Good afternoon, fans. We're back with another episode of Tanuki's Game Room and another unboxing. This is Zombicide 2nd Edition by CMON Games. So let's open it up. Mind you, I did not get all of the stuff for this thing. So, unfortunately, I actually saw another unboxing of the game. And if you lived in Singapore, you could actually go to their store and pick theirs up. So, let's see what we have here.
Close the knife all the way, preferably, yes. So you don't stab yourself halfway through this unboxing.
Stabby, stabby. So, first things first, we got...
I got a garbage can in my bedroom for that.
Okay, foam. More foam. Let's do this. Let's put the box down and I will start pulling out stuff. First things first. Main game. Oh dear lord, this thing's heavy. Second edition Zombicide. We saw this 2 years ago at Gen Con. They already had like all the prototypes ready and stuff. We backed it last year. It was a little bit late because of you know why. So let's open this up and see what's in it.
It makes a lovely thunk.
Yeah, in other words, you could throw that somewhere and knock them out. Shoot. So, oh, nice. That's nice. So
we got an art
box of dart. QR code for the rules online. Look how thick that book is.
Make sure it's in English.
Let me see. Yes, no, because literally last time was it
Black Plague.
Black Plague. They gave us, oh, you guys are gonna have a Christmas present, Black Plague. I got mine in French. Thank God I could read French. So it's in English. There are cool things about the game now. I'll explain a little bit of it. There are now the target priority. You cannot shoot yourself anymore.
Yay!
Thank bloody God.
I'm really good at shooting to my teammates.
Yes. So, but now target priority is you have to shoot. When you shoot
Walkers.
fatties or an abomination first, or abominations, then walkers, then runners. So it gets a little bit harder because it used to be walkers first, then abomination, and fatties, then runners because runners are faster. So, but now.
But if there's no abominations or fatties, it's walkers first, right?
It used to be walkers first. Now it's fatties and abomination first, then walkers.
If those two are available, which if they're not, we just go down the priority list.
You just go down the priority list. She said, okay, we got nice board. Nice clip-on boards. I will show you something about the this board. So if you guys zoom in, they did make it much more easier. So now there are actually doors on outside maps that requires doors. So now instead of a chip, when you break it, then you open it. So standard,
CMON packaging.
CMON packaging. Unlike their other ones where it's actually like Bloodborne, there's actual slots for everything. This one doesn't. They kept the plastic, so now this is the.
Oh, that's new. They never do flip things.
Yeah, now this is a flip. This is a flip, unlike the old one where it opens up on one side and you have to pull out the tray. This time it's a flip tray. This is much more easier to get to the models.
Best box design.
Best box design, and as usual, here you go. Items. This is gonna be items and not character cards. Items. Spawn cards, stuff like that. Here are the new character cards.
Amy's an original.
Amy's the original, but if you guys don't know what each of their special abilities does, you flip it,
And
it actually says it on the back. So you don't have to always look through the rule book. They actually have them in the back. And as you notice, this is a smaller version from the original one, which was big, because now they are just like Xenocide, Zombicide Black Peg, and I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
The Green Horde.
Green Horde.
They actually have their own
Trays.
nicely done trays. As usual.
Colored rings.
Instead of each character having their own color, there will be color rings, pips, dice. So there's 6 of these for the players. And
of course,
shit ton of zombies and
characters,
and all the characters actually are now orange. The top line is the normal survivors. You're missing. I think they switched out a couple. 2. They took out 2. There used to be 8 survivors, but now there's also the children, mini survivors.
Kids.
So, and inside, if I could show it to you guys. And yeah, this one though, this is why they gave you that new target priority. Unlike the first one, which only gives you 1 abomination, this gives you 4.
Are those abominations or fatties?
These are 4 abominations.
Holy crap.
Second tray, which has abominations, but looks like a couple of them got
jiggled around in shipment.
Yep. So a couple of these. Oh, talk about a fat lady with a skirt. So a lot of these characters, like it looks really cool because if you notice, abominations and fatties are a darker gray than the walkers and the runners. If I can find runners. Oh no, runners are actually the darker color like them.
Mm-hmm.
The abomination is about the same color as them. So, and if I can get this off, it looks like I can't, but you might have to take my word for it. Inside the frame here, you actually see where each character goes.
How to put the dudes away without figuring it out.
Without taking like 30 minutes to put away a bunch of models, and as you could notice, a lot of these, this set actually has less models. You know.
Compared to Black Plague, we have
and the original Zombicide, there are actually less models in this one. So I actually put that in wrong, and it actually goes this way. Like so. So let me put this away. A lot of packaging. You know,
is there a turkey I hear outside?
I don't know. So I'm just hoping there's gonna be spots for the stuff here. Oh, that's why. So there's noise tokens, and it looks like there's only. Let's actually see this. Let's put this away really quick, and let's open the
tokens
and boards.
Don't stab yourself.
I'm trying. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I should really not cut into myself.
First rule of safety.
Cut away from yourself. So. Alright, so that's the cool thing. So, tokens. As you can see, like I said, there's now actual doors that are open. And then, so all you have to do now is just put it on the board instead of, oh, here's a good example. So as you can see, there's 2 doors that are closed. So what you do is you just bust them open. When you bust them open, you put the token down to bust them open. So that's that. The cool thing is you could use these inside the box. You could use these to store a lot of these tokens as well too. So it's not jiggling around inside the board. And I believe this is actually a lot less tokens than the previous Zombicide. So that is base game. Look how thick that is. So that's base game. So now let's go grab the next thing in here, which is I'm not gonna do that one yet. I'm actually gonna pick out, just like every CMON game, they give you a box for all the unlockables for this Kickstarter. So this is all the unlockable characters, other zombies type. There's a bunch of zombie types in here, and there's at least, I want to say, about an extra 30 heroes. 39 survivors, 19 walkers, 6 new fatties, 6 new runners, 9 abominations. So that's the cool part. So let's open this up. If I could cut it, but it didn't cut. Oh. There we go. So this is a 2-player, it was 1 to 6 player cooperative game. So this is the Reboot Box, as they call it. It's basically a box they put in all the extra stuff that you unlocked. Here's the rules for them. There's a fatty called the sumo wrestler. There's the welder fatty, all that stuff. So basically, it's just not much as rules as more like this is what's in here. You know, zombie spawn house rules. You could like ballerinas, stuff like that. So like there's special rules for like the bride when you spawn the bride, this bride is spawned with an additional walker with her. So it's basically, you know, specialty character zombies and stuff like that. So
there is a turkey outside.
And Eileen's all about just dealing with the turkey. These are some little cards.
Because they're making noises outside.
For items. Items and zombie cards. Then the cannibals in here.
Actual cannibals, what this front card says.
So yeah, that's one of the runners. So here are all the unlocks. Oh, one of the cards fell out already. Johnny Law, which is basically kind of like a Bruce Lee type thing. So if you actually want to see what it actually looks like for Johnny Law, so he has a thing called Improvised Weapon, which was his starting item, starting ability. If you want to know what that does, you just flip it and it actually says it up there. Improvised Weapon, what it does, stuff like that. So, he shows you his health right there. So it's 3 health. Unlike the previous game where your health, you only get 2 bites and it goes into your inventory, blah blah blah. So also, anyone who has the original Zombicide can get the upgrade pack. These are every Zombicide first edition character cards for the game. All of this.
That's a lot of characters.
That is a lot of character cards. That is what they call the Reboot Edition, which is basically, it's 124 survivor cards. 124 to upgrade Zombicide 1 to the new Zombicide 2 cards. All you need is the dashboards. But that's actually cheap. The dashboard last time I checked was like $20. So.
That's 3 seasons of Zombicide. You
upgrade
from 2.0.
Here are a couple of the Abominations. Oh, tape. Leave that. We have the Slenderman Abomination. We have the Mummy Abomination. And there's Man-Pig Abomination. They have their own rules. There could be a werewolf runner. Or a chupacabra, I think. And Eileen's favorite, Cthulhu Abomination.
Look at that. He's so cute.
Okay.
You have your children back.
Okay. So, yes.
Cthulhu, Chupacabra.
I think this is Chupacabra.
Man-Pig.
Man-Bear-Pig.
Mummy.
Mummy.
And Slenderman.
Slenderman. They're not called Slenderman. It's called something else.
Yeah, but that's what we know him as.
So. Now here's the bad part. This is not a flip-top. Again, this one's an open to the side, but it actually, again, you can see
where all the dudes go.
Everything goes. Tray 1 looks to be all the specialized zombies, extra more fatties, specialty fatties, specialty walkers, specialty runners. Like I said, they have rules for this here. Like the zombie bride. So it also tells you where they are.
And some of them have moved.
Yep, some of them have moved. This tall guy is right above this guy. So I don't. And this is like a Chinese dragon one. Which is kind of cool.
Oh, it's got a dude in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be because it's a 2. You heard that, right?
Yes, I heard that.
There are some gobblers near me. It's a lion dancer set.
So the football guy, I don't know where he goes, but whatever. He's a runner. And all these guys just, I guess, fell apart. But yeah, I think he goes here. Oh, wait. Nope, okay, whatever. We're just gonna deal with that one later. So, can I have that guy? Lion dancer.
Lion dancer.
That goes over here. Just by the look of it. So, I'll deal with this one later. And then, here are all the characters.
Unlock survivors.
Unlock survivors. There's a character here that looks like John Wick, which is pretty cool. So, I'll hand that to Eileen. I try to figure this out.
Let's see. Ooh, don't want that to fall out. It'd be really funny that if this microphone actually picks them up scrambling outside. If the camera mic picks up the turkey that are outside.
15 goes here, and there. We got them all back to where they are. This is the Snow Abomination. I believe this is a group abomination.
Like a mob?
Yeah, a bunch of police officers, I think it's called, but Cat Lady Walker.
Oh, Crazy Cat Lady.
Yep, Crazy Cat Lady.
You all know someone like that, right?
We have a Crypt Keeper Walker, I guess. He's in his little thing. So like I said, it actually made it easier to put away. Because they're numbered at the bottom, and the thing tells you where they go.
Oh, are they numbered at the bottom and they're numbered on the box?
And they're numbered on the box.
Oh, that's so much better. There's no guessing. Like, I think it looks like this guy. Right?
I think that's the shape that he goes into.
And then and then you put them in. It's like he don't fit.
Yep. Sorry for the bad noise.
That's the bad part about that type of packaging.
Yeah. So. Oh. Yeah. So there's Phil. He was from the original set, but if you look at the actual the original the second edition box, he's not in it. He's not actually in the original box. The second edition box. You have to add. He's an unlock for this game. So now let's put this away. Oh yeah. Also, I am willing to give this away to anybody who wants it to upgrade their first edition Zombicide to second edition Zombicide characters.
Season 1, 2, and 3.
Angry Neighbors as well.
It's everything, I think.
It's everything. Angry Neighbors, Mall, Toxic Mall.
Everything before Black Plague, pretty much.
So I will, hit me up on Facebook, and if you guys want it, I will gladly give it to you. If not, it's gonna go to Frank.
What's Frank gonna do with it?
He could put it and paint a Zombicide set and give it to me.
He could.
So that is the Reboot Box.
Next.
The Washington ZC. So this one, I don't believe that this is a...
It was an optional...
I don't know if it's a Kickstarter exclusive. So...
We have to check.
We have to check. I will hand Eileen something to help her look for it while I open this and look it up. So this is a campaign style game expansion. So again, it's 1 to 6 players. It's not a one shot. It's actually part of a big campaign. So Washington DC. There are survivors in this game. They got to the White House. So
no, just an optional buy.
Okay, it's an optional buy. So as you can see, it comes with the pads for the optional buy stuff. And I am surprised. I am surprised because, for one, if anybody can see, they actually have slots for items here. So you could pop all the cardboard stuff, and they actually have their own slots here. And I actually like their dice more than with the original second edition box. So, tape. I'm not gonna deal with it, but so basically here's more item and spawn cards. Here are the characters for this game, which you could also use for the basic game. More new characters. The other two characters that you see on the other side, on the two sides, is the secretary and the president.
Yep.
So, basically, this game, it takes every turn is an hour. So every hour, every time a player activates, the clock winds down. Once you hit midnight, then you lose a lot of vision. So you don't know what's going on. There could be something in one room that wasn't there, and then something else is in there now. So instead of if you draw a card that says you draw a zombie card instead. Now there's event cards that will say if it's this nighttime and you explore this room and you don't have a flashlight, spawn 3 runners, and then you're screwed. So, and then as you can see, there's actual note 1, note 2. So read this before 7 a.m.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. card. So basically dark. The maintenance building. These you actually put on the boards. It will tell you where they are. So and each mission has their own cards. This is mission 1 card. Note 2, that kind of thing. 3.
That says 6.
Or no. Oh wait. Yeah, mission 1 and then mission 6. 7. You know, that kind of thing. So this is for, like, this was a fruit shop type thing. But yeah, each
Plastic bag.
The plastic bag. This is for the clock.
When you
So
build
there's
it.
an actual timer for the clock. The 2 pieces right here. There's the clock right there, and there's the thing that you move around. There's even a tank. So that tank actually has this thing actually has their own slot. That's which is right here, which is conveniently enough where you put your character cards. Now, where is that card? There's the card. It goes away like this. Goes like so. Rules and missions right there. Again, target priority, just in case you don't see it. It's always at the back of the rule book. Target priority, what players do, what zombies do during their phase, and the end phase. So this is a campaign expansion. So this is not just an expansion just to play the game. This is an expansion throughout a game, throughout a campaign, to see if you could survive and help the president and the secretary to get out of the White House. The last 2 things I'm gonna do is, yeah, I had to get this. You know, Cool on Danny Trejo doing the promo for this game. Oh my God! When the first time I heard it, like, oh dear Lord, who is this guy? And when I saw it was Danny Trejo, like, yeah, that fits. And I know he's a big gamer. I know he loved this game, well, at least the original. So, hats off to him. I don't know if this is just this is a printed. It looks like it's printed on to the box. It's not an actual sign, so it's printed on there.
Oh, they have to put a lot of copies. I mean,
yeah, that would have been nice if he did though. So this actually has Danny Trejo Walker and I believe other Zombicide stuff in there, like his Walker and his Abomination. So you can see that, and you actually have his character.
With his machetes.
And his machete.
Machetes.
Machete. So there's his character card, Danny Trejo, which is pretty cool because he has an ability called Danny Trejo.
What does it do?
Danny Trejo, roll extra dice with melee action performed with machetes. The extra dice amount scales with the survivor's danger level. Oh.
Oh.
So in other words, if it's in blue, you roll an extra dice on a machete. So let's say a machete does, you roll 2 dice to attack. It becomes 3. At yellow, it becomes 4. At orange, it becomes 5. So the higher the level, the higher the difficulty, the more dice he rolls. But here's the problem: you can only use machetes.
Which means you're melee only. You don't get a gun.
No. It doesn't say you don't have to get the extra dice only works if you're using a machete in melee. Doesn't say you can't use anything else. So here's his set rules for him. His Walker is 1 wound, 1 wound to eliminate. Adrenaline provide, which is basically XP, gives you 1 point. Special rules for his, yeah. Danny Trejo's version follows the... Okay, so it does like rush or something like that. Something. And then he has the Trejo Abomination, which is the Abomination version of himself. So the last box I'm going to be opening. Sorry, I hope I do not get censored by YouTube for this, because I will make fun of a lot of these things is the presidential box. The presidential box contains 6 American presidents. So, as you can see, I'll give you guys one big guess in which one I'm going to be making a lot of fun with when I'm playing the game.
Let's just keep it to a minimum so we don't get edited.
Or hit by a point.
I didn't know I was on YouTube.
Sorry, YouTube. I am so sorry. So let's open this up. We have 6 survivors. So again, orange. One of them we will not be painting because he's already orange. Here's the models. I am not using a blade for this because this is gonna hurt if I miss. So I would rather use my fingernail. Ow. So they actually don't have names.
They're just in their likeness.
They're in their likeness.
Very much so in their likeness. So, depending on who you choose to play,
yeah,
it's very obvious.
So it looks like there's new rules, additional skills. There's this special skill now called Red Button. The presidents of the United States are POTUS. Usually start with a health 3 and come with a double-sided card. So that's push button. Not push button.
Oh, let me see.
So it basically the rule said both sides are the same except for the red button. The front shows the armed red button ready to be pressed. The back shows a pressed red button. POTUS, because that's they're shortening it, starts the game with their ID card on the front side. Non-pressed button. Once per game before or after resolving an action, a POTUS can press their red button, flip the ID card to the backside, then resolve a Molotov cocktail effect on a single zone within line of sight of the POTUS. They are
basically a nuke card.
Yeah, basically it's a nuke card.
Well, he does have the codes to it, so that's kind of their job, right?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I kind of like that.
And all of them have access to it.
Everybody has access to it. There's actually 2 additional new skills that's not in the book. Ronald's ray gun. That is President 40. President 40 is Ronald Reagan, if you guys don't know that already, because his name is Ronald Reagan. The survivor can use this skill once during each of their turns with a range attack for free. For this range attack, the weapon's max range becomes 40. Damn, that's a huge 40. 40?
40.
And obstacles blocking lines of sight, closed doors or walls, are ignored. Oh, so his range. Oh. So once per turn, when he does a range attack, the range of the gun becomes range 40.
Which is the entire board.
Gobble.
We have some local wildlife
So,
outside.
and then last but not least, the other one is from President 45. The new action from President 45 is called the Trump card. Trying not to laugh. The survivor can use this skill once during each of their turns for free. Before or after resolving an action, look at the top card of the equipment deck. If it's a melee or range weapon, the survivor may immediately perform a free combat attack action with it. Oh dear God! Other types of cards have no effect. Then discard the card. Oh,
it's a one-time use.
No. Basically, the card that you show, if it's a melee weapon
or range weapon,
a range weapon, he does a combat attack.
Automatically uses it.
But then he just gets discarded.
One-time use.
No. Not his card, but the card that
But
you
I know,
drew.
that's what I mean. The item.
It's not a one-time use, though.
Not the trump card, but the item that he picks up is a one-time use.
It's discarded. You can shuffle back in.
I know.
It's not a one-time use because a one-time use means you only use it once. Like the push button one.
Yeah,
Push the button.
Also known as the nuke button.
So, anywho, I don't know. I'll be playing President 44. BIA Field Medic. President 44, so basically there's President 16. Does anybody know who that is?
If your U.S. history is good, this should be pretty easy.
President 40, here's a clue. He has the skill called Ray Gun.
Oh, this one he was
Ronald's Ray Gun.
Yeah, they made it much younger in that one.
President 42. 4.
Like your golf?
Thank you, golf. President 43. Dual wielding.
What's that? Is that a... What's in this back? Was that a shovel?
Yes, he has a shovel.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
Is this junior or senior? 43 is junior. No, it's junior. Because here's 44.
44, yeah, that's junior, because that's the younger one.
Okay.
Because Dad came first. Dad was
Yes.
president first, then Son became president. There's 44. So yeah.
Oh no, it's Daddy 42, 43, then 44.
Yeah. Because Dad came first.
If you guys know your president online, you should know who these guys are. And last but not least, here he is.
45.
Skill trump card.
Which is not bad.
Not good. That's actually good. I like that. So it looks like the presidential box. It's a little OP. If every character plays one of these,
Everyone gets a new card.
once per game, it goes off. So if you guys are screwed and you guys are in trouble with a bunch of zombies coming your way, and you have no good weapons, nuke them. Yeah.
Once per game, right?
Yeah, it says once per game, before or after a zombie action, any action, attack, move, whatever, a POTUS, as they're calling it, can press the red button, flips the card to the other side, then resolve a Molotov cocktail effect. If you guys don't know what that is, that nukes the whole entire zone that you're aiming at. And it has to be within line of sight. So in other words, you can't nuke something that's behind the corner. And you earn all the corresponding AP for that.
AP or XP?
It says AP.
Why AP?
I think it means the board at the bottom.
Oh.
We called it AP now instead of XP. So yeah, I think I might be thinking of playing one of these characters.
So you have a red automatic nuke button.
Once per game.
Don't use it too early.
Yeah.
It's a late game kind of thing.
It's a late game kind of thing.
Mid to late game kind of
usage. Mid to late game kind of thing, and also I will have to do a house rule for that. If you're inside, you cannot nuke inside. You can only nuke outside.
Yeah, you can't nuke inside.
Especially if you're playing these characters in the Washington DC.
Yeah, you want to nuke all of DC? Go right ahead.
Anyways, that's all for 2nd edition Zombicide. This is Tanuki. I'll see you guys next time.